Hey everyone, and welcome to this explainer. Today we're going to be unpacking the mind of a guy who literally reimagined society from the ground up. Yep, we're talking about Jean-Jacques Rousseau. Honestly, his entire life's work kind of hinged on two massive, absolutely crucial concepts: freedom and equality. So let's dive right in and explore how just a simple, everyday childhood curiosity sparked ideas that would go on to completely reshape the modern world. So think about this for a second. Why don't people just treat each other fairly, like with actual justice? Well, for young Rousseau, roaming around exploring nature and absolutely devouring books, this wasn't just some abstract rhetorical question. It was like a total obsession. He just couldn't wrap his head around how we could live in such a beautiful, incredible world, but still deal with the fundamental unfairness of how humans interact. That deep, unsettling disconnect? Yeah, that really set the stage for a massive philosophical revolution. And you know, as he grew up, that childhood curiosity didn't just fade away, it actually sharpened into a really fierce critique of society. I mean, he was surrounded by this stark, totally unavoidable reality. Picture it. On one side, you've got the absurd, over-the-top luxury of the wealthy ruling elite. And then, on the flip side, the absolute crushing hardships of the poor. For Rousseau, this wasn't just a casual observation. No, to him, this was a massive systemic failure. It deeply bothered him, and he knew it demanded a real structural answer. All that distress eventually led to a major aha moment. Rousseau realized something huge. Extreme inequality isn't just some unavoidable rule of nature. Actually, scratch that. It's a choice. He figured, hey, if a government is actually run by the will of the people, and everyone gets equal rights, the entire paradigm shifts. The whole shebang changes. That right there, that's the exact moment the modern concept of popular sovereignty really began to crystallize.
This breakthrough culminated in probably his most famous explosive claim: man is naturally born free. Basically, Rousseau argued that in our raw, natural state, humanity is totally liberated. But then, these deeply flawed artificial systems of modern society step in and essentially chain us down with all these restrictions. So we're born free, yet everywhere we're in chains. It's a direct result of those huge societal divides he kept seeing growing up.
Okay, so how do we actually break those chains? Well, Rousseau's solution was to completely reinvent the legal system from scratch. He argued that laws shouldn't just be weapons used to protect the wealth of the elite. No way! Instead, they need to meet some really strict criteria. They have to be based on the common good, they must ensure mutual welfare, and they absolutely have to guarantee equal rights. Basically, for a law to even be valid in his eyes, it has to benefit the collective. No one gets left behind. Now, as you can probably guess, when you go around proposing we upend the entire power structure of society, you're going to get a pretty volatile reaction. And predictably, the elite and the powerful, they pushed back hard. I mean, they were the ones benefiting from the unequal status quo, right? But for the common people, the ones actually living through those daily hardships, Rousseau's words were a real game changer. They ignited something that was incredibly dangerous to the establishment: genuine, systemic hope.
And that hope spread like wildfire. It definitely didn't stay confined to just his era or his country. Rousseau's theories blew right past geographical borders, leaving this absolutely massive global legacy. His blueprints directly inspired freedom movements and revolutions all over the world. By championing global equality and public rights, his ideas jumped right off the pages of philosophy books and turned into tangible, structural action across so many different nations.
So, what does this all mean for us? Well, the ultimate takeaway from Rousseau's life is pretty simple, but incredibly profound. One person's ideas truly can change the world. Think about it. A solitary thinker, deeply bothered by everyday injustice, literally managed to author concepts that reshaped global democracies. It's just a fantastic reminder that when we prioritize justice and mutual welfare, it can fundamentally alter the entire trajectory of human history. Which really leaves us with a pretty vital question to chew on. If one thought, formulated under a tree centuries ago, could reshape the world like that, what could our ideas do today? I mean, we've got tools for sharing ideas that Rousseau couldn't have even dreamed of. So never, ever underestimate the power of your own curiosity when it comes to justice and equality. Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer today. Keep questioning, keep learning, and I'll catch you next time.